time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the San Jose State Spartans offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. First down here for this offense.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Just trucks the man. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Georgia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down to the 47.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And that run produces a decent gain. The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down for the completion, moves the ball down to the 4. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Stockton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Swarm to the pass rush, sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A play action looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Just standing there. Gets hit again.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure. So many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of...
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. The shotgun running play call. They stop him right at the 24. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He hands it to the back. At the 32, that's enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back in motion now. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to pass. It's Knox. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here's the second down play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, handoff. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point makes it 28-6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the San Jose State offense. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Wade. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's third down to the offense. A direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Coverage team brings down the returner. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Handoff to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
We get the second half started with the running play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's found some room at the 45. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll test the right side here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 35-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his... Loses the football. The scramble is on.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. To bootleg here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air, and this time the defense steps up and makes a play.
The receiver grabs it. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on what...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
A gain makes it second and medium. Gonna run it. It's Meadows. Gets the first and still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up third and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter, They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Dropping back, it's Knox. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Good as he released it. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the ball.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Knox. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The pocket breaking down, and the defense comes up with the football.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Leaning on the run game here. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Testing the right side here. Breaks free. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Got the first down and still motoring. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long.